Oh, that was fucking gross. I'm sorry, guys.
Groovy, baby.
Oh my.
Huh? We're over here tapping in with KWJT, Puget Sound from space. I'm over here with Corey. You're tapping in with Tavares and sliding with Solana. You already know what the fuck's going on. It's another motherfucking groovy Friday for y'all. Yep. I'm here back at it again with my brother and sister, and we got a new guest for you guys for that motherfucking ass. Yeah. Hey. I hope everybody's having a good week. We just want to thank all our supporters before we get started. We appreciate you guys for all the love you've shown us. This last episode has been popping off, so we appreciate you for clicking that link and supporting us. Without a further ado, let me introduce our guest to you guys. We got Juno June in the motherfucking building. So everybody give him a round of applause.
Welcome.
Let's go. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Too close?
No, you're perfect. This is very special.
It's my for everybody who don't know at home, this is my Trey Life brother. Yep. We're here. Trey Life Music is in the back. Shout out Smooth, Billy, Miguel, Blessing Keys. We're all here chilling. You guys can't see him. You guys can't get blessed like that. Yep. But this week you guys got Juno. So thank you for coming to the show.
Thank you.
Let's go.
How you doing today?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm burnt out.
This has been a long time in the making.
For sure.
You just shot a new visual today.
Yeah, with Lost.
Yeah.
Live Life.
Yep. On Rebirth. That was on Rebirth.
Yep.
How you feel about that?
I feel good about it. We feel good about it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Exciting to shoot in the rain today?
Yeah, bro. No excuses.
I love to hear that.
No excuses. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep pushing.
I wanted to ask, being that you're so dedicated to your craft, like how do you, like what inspires you to make music?
Bro, I just flow, bro. Wherever the wind blows, honestly, what inspires me, fucking life, just life. Yeah. And, without a great team, bro, I wouldn't be here, honestly, without Smooth. If it weren't for Smooth, bro, I really wouldn't, there would be no Trey Life.
Mm-hmm. Give that motherfucker a round of applause real quick, brother. Real motherfucking quick. Thank you. Let it ring.
Yeah.
I will let you get into all your excitement while I roll this with.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, let's tell these viewers how it all started, man. Tell them where you're from, who you represent, I also would love to talk about your nationality and your culture. So let's break it down.
Well, I'm from Federal, Washington, Fetty Town. We all know that.
Come
on.
Snickle Trey.
Let's go. my mom's Filipino. Pops is Marshallese. We're from the Marshall Islands. But we reside in Federal most of our life.
Were you born on the island?
I was.
Oh, what was that like?
Bro, I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I came here as a baby.
Okay.
I was probably a couple months.
Yeah.
Have you been back?
No, I want to.
Ooh.
And this is the Marshall Islands.
Marshall Islands.
Yes.
Where are they exactly located? Because I'm not 100% familiar about the
Micronesia.
Yeah, Micronesia.
You
somewhere south from Hawaii.
Okay, thank you for a real region. You just repeated the same thing to me. I'm just gonna let you know that.
Same thing.
Yeah. Well, if you want a little lesson real quick.
I know you know history. That's why I asked.
No, Micronesian is a part of the Indonesian islands and oceanic people.
Come on. Break it down.
They like to call them tribesmen small people because of their heights and stuff like that.
Micro does mean small.
Yeah. So it's all grouped up together with Polynesians, Melanesians, Micronesians.
Okay. You know,
island people.
Thank you for breaking that down to me, brother.
Oh yeah, of course.
Pacific Islanders to be exact.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, I think it's really exciting to have you on here because we're able to showcase a very marginalized and underrepresented represented group within the music industry. You know, the fact that half our team is micro or getting close to
Partial,
I think it's a really cool way for people to realize there's a lot more talent within the underserved communities, especially here in Washington. There is a notion against micros. You know, a lot of people have their beliefs and stuff like that, which I believe is fucked up. That shit is crazy to me. But you know, how does it affect you personally being supported by your own community?
Bro, they're 100%. Everybody's behind the movement on whatever we do. I know for a fact, if it wasn't for the people or our people, like the views or the numbers or anything like that would be there. You know what I mean? So they're very they're a solid support. So if it wasn't for the people, then I don't think we would be anywhere. You know.
So you've been making music for how long?
Couple years now.
Yeah,
a couple years.
So I wanted to talk about the debut project and putting all that time in, just to, I guess, make your welcome to the world project. Like, what was that time like? What was that energy like? Putting them hours in just to, you know, basically put your life story into your first project.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you with going back and forth and shit like that from, you know, where I stay at now.
Yeah.
It's tough. It get tough, but sometimes I gotta sacrifice, bro. And I know those late nights were smooth, bro. It was them nights, but you know, we pushed through. We pushed through and we got it. You know, and we're still pushing through.
Yeah.
For sure. And we're not gonna stop.
How has it been balancing that work ethic for you, as an artist who is also a father, also works full time, also a full time musician? So, explain to the viewers like how it is trying to balance all that.
Man, like I said, sacrificing is probably the most key right now with moving around like that. It's breathtaking, bro. You know what I mean? It get tough. It get real tough sometimes, but like I said, I just got to get through it with the kids. You know, they're major supports. They know all my lyrics. You know what I mean? Shout out my kids. I love you guys. Their mother, she's a great supporter. She's my backbone. She's the one pushing me. You know what I mean? If time don't go right, she'll be like, no, let's go. You know, we have to go.
Yeah.
All right, yep, let's do that. But as a father, for sure, it get tough. And then with music, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, I got to know how to balance things. Life is balanced, so we got to balance it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I wanted to talk about your childhood and Federal Way. Like, what was it like for you growing up, being a kid in Federal Way?
Forest Cove. We just shot it in Forest Cove today.
Oh, nice.
That scenery, that whole area, we grew up there, both Smooth and I. And, you know, my brother's here in the back. All through that bitch, bro, we were basically raised in that area. And that's where we found each other pretty much. You know what I mean?
What was the early, like, forging of this brotherhood and, like, building this bond?
Bro, honestly, during those times in Forest Cove, how I met Smooth, though, was through my pops. Because my pops would step outside and go play ball. And you see his pops and them play ball out there. This was before they had the half court. And there was one night he was like, hey, I got you on a team. I was like, a team? He was like, yeah, AAU team. I was like, okay. And then that's how I met Smooth. And then from there, he took me to practice. And then, actually, no, bro. Before all that, me and Smooth, we went to kindergarten with each other.
Oh, shit. You guys go back like that?
We went to kindergarten since diapers, pretty much. But as far as, you know, getting real connected and, you know, building that bond was through basketball. You know what I mean? So there.
Were you guys hoopers?
Hoopers.
Jay's a hooper for sure.
They're hoopers. From what I hear about the stories and talking to them in the fam,
Sure.
they're hoopers. They definitely held their own and kept up.
I'm gonna let you ask Pops that, bro.
Ooh, I'm definitely up that's pops.
You know?
How's that play style? Break down your play style for me real quick.
Bro,
Was you a
Are we talking about 2K?
No,
talking
not
about
yet.
2K, bro.
Not yet.
Nah.
I was gonna bring up 2K later.
Nah.
We
We're
could
not-
bring
I'm
up
not-
2K now.
Nah.
Because these boys ass.
Nah,
You
we're
know.
not doing that. We're not doing that.
My Trey Live brothers, they eyed at the gaming.
My fault. I brought it up.
No, but I wanted, as a someone who appreciates sports and like any kind of sport. I was just wondering about your play style. Like, are you like a scrappy defender?
Shooter, bro.
Shooter.
Toss me that.
For real?
Yeah, shooter, bro.
18-footers
Bro,
behind the 3-point line,
toss me the rock, bro.
inside the paint,
Anywhere. Outside.
Ooh.
On the bench, bro. Off the bench.
on the bench. Wow. How was Smooth's play style? Break it down for me. Watching him play.
Bro, have you seen this man dunk?
No.
Yeah, man.
Fancy.
Damn. Let me find out.
He's retired.
The last game we had in Boys and Girls Club, bro, he had a game winner with Just Do It. That man, that's the man right there.
I wish we had a camera to pan just the humble.
That's the man right there.
Yes, sir.
The humble nod, like yes, my sons.
Yeah, Jake can hoop for sure.
Do you think that influenced your or actually, let me scratch that question. Fuck that question. Tell everybody the story about how you and Smooth reconnected, because you two growing throughout life, and then reconnecting down for the path of music.
Yeah.
I think the world and our viewers should know like how you guys came back together. So
I know after high school we went separate ways. But that's because we had, we was doing our own little thing.
yeah,
you know?
life.
Yeah. And we both had kids. After we had kids, we reconnected through the airport, bro. This one, Menzies. I was working at Menzies.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, it wasn't even a week, bro, me being there. And then I walked in late one time. I was hella high. Walked in late, and there was like, oh, you got to give us the badge and the, what is it?
The security.
Reflector, yeah. So gave all that up. Bro, I was crying, bro. I was like, damn, what's next? I didn't know what to do. Next thing you know, I'm outside. I'm trying to smoke a cigarette, but I didn't have a lighter. And I see this big body just pass me. I'm like, hey, bro, you got a lighter? He turns around, and he's like, what the fuck, bro? I was like, bro, what the fuck? And then from there, bro, took off. We started off from the trunk. Let's not forget that. He started bringing his equipment out. I started showing it because I was doing shit off the iPhone.
Oh.
Like, not even the iPhone, bro. It was a fucking iPod. I downloaded a music studio on Fruity Loops.
So you were recording into the headphone jack?
Yeah, off the...
In cars, in their cars at the time.
Bro, my first song, I don't know if it was...
All right, so bring us back to this time. What like...
I did Hot Boy and Moving About My Way with the iPod. That's it.
Let's let that be for a second.
Shit.
That's crazy. What? Damn. What was that? That hunger, like recording off of iPod? Because what year was this? Like 2014, 2015? How long ago?
About that time.
So 7 years ago, while
About that time.
everyone's like going to studios and things like that, you're recording off the iPod.
Yep, off the iPod.
Damn.
Sure. Yeah. Took a lot of time. Plenty of time, but I didn't have shit to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I showed him that, he was like, bro, what? I got my equipment. He brought out the kite, the beat maker, and then his laptop.
And just in the whip recording.
In the whip. He was playing beats, and we was
Just cooking. Damn.
and shout out Lost, because he was with me throughout the whole time, bro. You know what I mean? That's my man since day one. He's always been there, even when I was down.
We love you, Billy. This is a I love you, Billy moment. Juno just
What's up?
Juno just rejected the weed.
We're not doing that right now.
No.
It's good. Everyone should. Hey, this is a perfect moment to
Yes.
say this. Everyone that comes on the podcast, you don't gotta smoke weed.
Nah, I'm good. Right
Bro,
now.
you can smoke weed because we smoke weed, but never feel obligated that you gotta hit the weed.
My fault.
No,
My
no,
fault. I didn't mean to do that.
no. Like
No.
we like be you. Like never change because like we gonna smoke regardless and get our questions off.
Nah, he knows though. Only when I drink and I need
Just
that,
a little bit.
You know what I
Just
mean?
the one hitter.
You know,
Um,
one hitter quitter.
Yeah, I think brother explained it perfectly for all the people at home, future guests and all that. You really don't lie to kick it. I mean, point blank period. It's okay if you don't smoke weed. We more than love the way you came. Don't smoke weed for us. Don't smoke weed for Groovy Tapes because we're just a platform for you to come as you are. So,
Fact.
man, I just want to highlight the grit that you guys have been through. I haven't even known you guys a whole year, and I felt like I've known you guys for a lifetime.
I know, bro. That's what I was thinking about last night. I was like, damn, bro, how did I meet this guy?
Smooth.
No, you.
No, Smooth. You met
was
me
Smooth?
because of Smooth.
Well, Puka. Was it Puka? The night when Puka was in there?
Well, I think you just pulled up
he was
magically.
in the stew.
Yeah. It was one of my sessions, and actually, funny story. Puka ass is fucking related to Smooth, cousins,
Yeah.
first cousins.
Yep.
Like what the fuck, bro? You known Smooth for lifetime, and you ain't never told me you had a cousin who's been making music that understands us. How dare you keep this from me?
Bro, watch this and be like, I caught a straight.
You got a straight, brother, because like wow. Because the day I met Smooth, we hit it off, and it led to this.
Yep.
It led to this very day.
Yep.
So it's like something like that I hold dear to my heart because I met all you guys. You guys treated me like family since day one.
Yep.
You don't meet people like that in our lifetime too much.
Yep.
So it's really interesting to me because outside of my friend group here, these are the only two besides like my brothers that I've constantly rocked with my whole life.
Okay.
And the fact that like I met you boys and like Trey Life as a whole, and not one time have I ever felt out of place.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I feel out of place, I'm like, okay, this is not the environment for me. And the way I work, if I feel like that, I'm out of there.
Yeah.
I'm cool off that. I'm going back to my comfort zone. I'm like with my brothers again. But me and you guys in such a in literally the most legendary and organic way is like why we wanted like what we want to dedicate like a whole month to you guys, why we want to break down this story, like why I want everyone to know about you guys is because like I believe in you guys. Like the day of Roni, bro, I had to shed a few tears because like I don't go out of my way to be friends with people.
I remember that.
I
remember
and the fact that you guys like, respect me. You guys also respected my brothers that I brought through, you know? Like you guys treated them with the same love you treated me. So I hold that shit dear to my heart. Sorry y'all at home. It was a quick little story time for you guys.
That's good. That's good that you shared that. And it's good that you know what I mean? That energy is always there.
We as Islander people, also black and brown people, we need to create this narrative where we're able to speak about emotion in our stories in a safe way.
Yep.
Like we need to have these conversations. The fact that when I met Smooth and I met you guys and I met you and you guys was yourselves and like didn't hold back from me being a stranger is like the most beautiful human nature thing I could possibly think about.
That's dope.
I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm so sorry, you guys.
No, you're good, brother. I was just trying to give you this lovely round of applause.
Give him that.
Come on. Thank you for sharing with me and the people at home. I wanted to ask because I've been in the studio with you guys a few times. I've been at home base. I wanted to ask you. Smooth told me that you help produce sometimes and help curate the beats that you want. Can I? How do you develop your style of music that you want to hear or want to sample or go into?
Bro, it's just putting ideas together. If I hear a certain melody, I'll lock it in, and then I'll bring it to him like, "Hey, bro, can you find me this this key right here or this instrument?" And he'll be like, "Which one?" And then he'll start just bouncing off, and then after that, bro, it's all right, hit, boom.
That's
Once
crazy.
the tempo start going, you know what I mean? Let's go from there.
Let's go from there.
But yeah, most of the stuff that we've done, everybody had we all put our hands on the keys somehow. You know, I don't know how to work it 100%,
But you have the vision of what you want to sound like.
And it's all in the ear. You know what I mean? That's what I go by as far as with the music, just all in the ear, bro.
I think that's very vital, especially curating your own sound and letting people know your own identity. You have a very unique flow pattern and discography.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate that.
We were slapping you on the way to grab some food this morning, and just from what's your opening track?
Too many
to Javito is just it's just the vibe that you take us on in just 2 tracks. It just shows your ability, one, to bring us to your hip hop background, but also let us know where you're from. And I find that so important, especially as an artist, to curate like who they are as a person. And I really felt that.
That's crazy you brought that up because after the project was done, I had hit bro up. I was like, bro, however you put it is however you put it, because I know there was one song that we had to let go, and but that's for the vault. You know what I mean? That's for future products. We can always use that later.
Okay.
But as he was putting it together, I was like, just do it however you do it. You know what I mean? So it's really all in the hands of Smooth. It ain't me. But as far as being creative, as far as putting my hands into, just being a part of putting the shit together, that's my major part. You know what I mean? That I'm there. You know what I mean? And we just take off from there.
That's beautiful.
Yep.
That's real beautiful.
So big ups to my brother, bro, because if it went for him, like I said, you know what I mean? He's the man behind the Mac, so.
Come on, that's really important. Everyone shout out their engineers.
Real shit. Real shit. They're the ones who put in the most work, bro. Despite, just being an artist and, getting on the mic, throwing on the headphones, doing our stuff. They're really the ones they need the ibuprofens in the morning. You know what I mean?
Facts.
They need the Tylenols because they're the ones that are putting that
extra hours.
Yep, for sure.
I feel like a mix can make or break you in this day and age. It's not like how it used to be back then where they use the absolute best take every time. So it's a really different game nowadays.
It is, and everything we do is authentic. Everything Smooth does is authentic. We're not just, taking shit from YouTube and,
looping it.
Everything is really made engineering.
I've seen it
through that Mac.
I've witnessed a couple late nights of scrapping something, re-engineering it, looping it. Nah, that loop is not. And I've watched Smooth bring a song back in like 3 hours of just like, nah, this is off. When Smooth sits behind the computer, the magician's at work.
Yeah.
It's so magical to see.
It's natural for him.
Very, very much so.
It's natural. And I wish that I can spend more time doing that shit, but I don't have the time. I mean, even if I do, if there's time there, I'll try and, learn something new every now and then. I just know how to press play and
bring it back.
Yep, that's it. Space key. Boop.
Oh, shit.
Man, going into the new year, did you have any aspirations or anything you were looking forward to 2021? Last year was a really big year for the team, especially for you. You did amazing. Also, motherfuckers, 1 million motherfucking streams, bitch.
Let's go. I forgot about that too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Excuse me. Motherfuckers. Million streams.
Shout out my brother Kitty Hawk though. For sure. That's the man. I love you, bro.
I think that's beautiful to see because it was like one of the most everything you guys do is organic.
It's crazy because that song was a test drive almost. It was just like, all right, let's try and see if this can work. And then eventually, a couple years later, boom, he was like, hey, bro, you're about to hit 1 million. Bless him keys. He reminds me all the time, like, hey, brother, you're at like 950 some K. For real? Let me wait till 1 million, and then we can celebrate. So, you know.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
If I had a hat,
Tip it.
But yeah, that song for my city, for sure, I put my hands behind that too, as far as engineering and you know, the instrumentals, the ideas. But
Oh, that's fucking amazing. I wanted to ask that I was looking on YouTube and you have 3 consistent 50K views. Your last 3 videos in the last 4 months, 5 months.
I haven't checked.
You haven't checked?
No.
Well, each one's at 50K right now. Probably more as the podcasts come out. Do you? I noticed that you don't really check the numbers and you kind of just work through it. Why is that? Out of curiosity.
I'm not worried about numbers, bro, because numbers don't mean shit to me, at least. Unless it gets there, then I'll really, you know, take my time, which I shouldn't. But I don't know. Maybe because it's just fresh start. You know what I mean? Everything's starting to get together, so you know what I mean. Everything's coming together.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. It really don't bother me, you know.
When you'll know when it's time to start watching them.
I'll feel it, yeah, for sure. If it goes up, it goes up. Even if it does make it, you know what I mean, to where it needs to be, which is all the way up there, right?
Yeah.
I'll still feel normal because at this point I'm numb to everything. Right? You know what I mean? It's just like, all right, bro, this shit is regular to us now, at least.
That's very important to just stay humble in the mindset.
And that's one thing that I know a lot of kids reach out. They go, hey, I got this many views. I got this many views. All right, cool, bro. Just keep pushing. You know what I mean? Because I don't care about the views, honestly. I don't care what they say. You know, but the support is real for sure. So shout out to everybody that's behind.
Come on,
the support. They're the ones who's really pushing us and making us, you know, still go.
Yeah,
for sure.
no, I was just gonna appreciate the fact that like it's people. This is why Juno and Trey Live are all fucking cool because they make music to make music.
Yep.
Please, we need to reiterate that narrative. If you make music to make music, you will be successful. You know, like you know, numbers and receiving that information matters, but like you said,
it's 100%.
It truly doesn't because we're just making good music.
Yep.
Man,
Yep.
I'm gonna clap. I'm just
I didn't know you were at the end of your sentence.
No, that's not on you. That's on you.
No,
I'm over here hype as hell.
I was waiting for the climax.
I'm hype as hell, bro.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity that people just need to connect with you.
Yep.
And hear you.
For sure.
And hear this
Yep.
because it's inspiring.
Yep.
It truly is inspiring.
Yep, for sure. You guys are inspiring. Bro, this whole setup is dope, bro. I like this.
Oh,
So
really
congrats to
appreciate
you guys. If I had to, I'll clap it right now for for you guys.
Groovy Tapes.
Good shit.
We appreciate
Good
that.
shit.
Cause
And I'm still waiting for you to follow me back or what?
no, I follow you.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
bro. I'm about to double check.
Yeah.
On the pod.
Yeah.
I was like,
Wait,
what's
fucking
going
tall,
on here?
fucking
Like,
tall, cherry blossoms.
is it him that runs the page?
Oh, you talking about Groovy Tapes?
Yeah, Groovy Tapes.
Oh, we don't follow nobody back.
Yeah, we don't follow nobody back.
No.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
It's follower.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. We're trying to
And
build
in the way of like, that's kind of how the algorithm is working right now. So the less you follow, we might beep this out. The less you follow,
Get free game. We can get free game.
the less you follow, the more followers you have, the more interactions it goes up because you're on more pages than
Just like
you
the,
have pages on your Instagram.
So the less I worry about numbers, you know, it'll go up.
Exactly.
Truly,
Good
Come
job.
on. Free job.
Whoa.
So we're on the same page.
You know,
I think we've always been.
Yeah.
First day.
First day.
I low key, but I get hype over the numbers.
Yeah.
I watch it. If it get 5 views, I'm lit.
Okay.
So like it since the beginning, like, cause this is something I knew like at first like the homies would fuck with, and I never saw it reaching this point where we actually get to interview people from all walks of this community and just put themselves out there. Like it grew into this. So when in the beginning we were just getting 10 views, 50, like when people were just like, oh shit, Corey and Tavares are doing something, like I was lit since the beginning. So like if it gets 2, if it gets 1,000, if it gets 500,000, like it all means the world to me because people spent their time sitting and watching people from the town, because that's really what it is. It's people in their community that they can touch, they can work with, they can collab with. We could grow. Like I want Seattle to be Atlanta, at least as far as like how we work together, how we move, how our big artists can make a small someone unknown blow up. Like I want that. Like I'm waiting for us to move. Like if you have the hottest song, you go find some random nigga from where you're from, and you go, all right, you're fired. Let's get on. I'm gonna put you on my album so that people now Google your name. Now you're researchable. Now I'm gonna put you on the next project, or I'm gonna have on your like. We just want to be a hub so that it's cool to work with people and it's cool to collab, or it's cool to spend your money with other people. Like the city is so talented and people are so special. We just want to make a safe place for people to talk their shit, show where they're from, and, generate that collaborative effort, because, like, there's so many talented people doing so many different things. Like, bridge that, and we'll be whatever. We can make whoever pop in our own city as long as the city is behind that person. That's what I feel like a lot of people miss. It's not, we don't need an outside help. If anybody with this amount of followers goes hop on someone with less followers, you know what it's going to do? It's going to grow that small person's follower. You know what they're going to do? They're going to find someone that's going to continue to be a melting pot, which is starting to happen. It's very much starting to be in the process as far as what I'm seeing. But
I see it, bro. You guys are going up, and that's what I respect about this podcast, because you guys are bringing in artists. My bad, I stuttered a little bit. Just from the town, you know what I mean, and not only just Seattle, but you guys are reaching outside of Seattle, which is a good thing.
Yeah,
we have to. I feel it is crazy just being the first people to think of something like this in the way where people can just be comfortable, like as you are. Hopefully, you are, but comfortable to come and speak on the platform.
I am.
Thank you. Thank you. That truly
I'm just a little chilly, bro. Is it cold in here or what's going on? Real shit.
It's breezy.
Okay. You right.
It is a little chilly.
Oh my
If I would
goodness.
have hit the kush, it would have been bad. It would have been bad.
That would have been bad, bro. That tranquil would have put you out, buddy.
I bet. But for sure, bro, I respect you guys. You guys' movement. You guys are doing well, and give yourself a clap. Y'all need that.
I really appreciate that.
Thank you, bro.
It's never lost on us. Like it means the world. Like seeing people like and share it is cool, because it's not as much as it's like we're on the podcast every week. It's not really for us.
Yeah. Like
the podcast is dedicated to whoever's sitting in that seat.
Yeah.
To talk their shit, celebrate what they want to celebrate. So, like, thank you for pulling up, because this is your first official interview. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Hell yeah.
Real shit.
Wow.
Thank you for having me. It's a.
It's always a pleasure, bro.
Come on.
Wow.
We should have asked your fans what they wanted to ask you before, but it's good.
The Q&As.
If we were able to, what's it called? Like almost have like a video call with these fans, and then everybody gets to ask what they want to ask. Almost like how they're doing in school now with the virtual. You know what I mean? And each person has a
little Zoom.
That's a note.
Zoom. Yep.
We're gonna take note right there.
Oh shit.
Come on.
Yep.
For the future.
Yep.
Can we talk about Miguel for a second?
Miguel, that's my brother. Miguel's my first cousin. Well, shit. Miguel's since he was a baby, he's always had an ear too, and he started off with the iPod as well.
Ooh.
Because during that time,
he's a fucking prodigy.
Real shit. He was looking up to us, fucking around with the iPod and the iPads, and he took off from there. And then when Smooth was seeing it, he was like, you know what, snatched him up real quick. You know what I mean? But Miguel's doing work. He's doing real work. Watch out for him, bro.
Miguel,
I'm definitely watching out for him.
Miguel is.
Watch out for this little
Miguel
thing
be
we're
going
about to
crazy.
drop soon.
That's baby smooth.
Stop! Don't call him Miguelito.
Don't do that.
Don't call him that. Okay,
Yes.
people out there who've been calling him brother Miguelito because I called him that when I dropped the project. Don't call him that.
You can't steal other people's nicknames if you don't know that nigga. Call me by my name. We not friends. Man, I had a good question. Fuck you, weed.
It'll come. It'll come.
It never comes back. It always goes away.
Man,
2K?
no, I don't think they're ready for the 2K.
Yeah, nah. I suck in
June, he's a liar.
I'm trash.
He just lied on the podcast. He said he's trash. I beat him by one, I think, last night.
You're not filthy.
Oh no, that
though.
was blessing.
But
That
you're
was
not
blessing.
filthy.
It was.
Um,
I'm trash, brother.
no, he was hooping everybody else in
you
the
had to-
studio last night.
You had to come through and regulate.
I mean,
There was only one person that I played with last night. Oh, two. You
Two.
and Bless Him Keys. Yeah, it was just you two that I played.
what the hell? I'm tripping. I was in there high too.
You skunked me.
It was a good game, bro.
Don't be
He's
coming
nasty.
on the podcast doing false narratives, brother.
No, never can't do that.
You was winning last night.
Media has to stay neutral ground every time.
I really am trash in 2K, though. I got lucky last night.
All right.
He was saying I don't play this. And everybody was all like, bro, you play this.
Nah, I don't.
Because he was hooping, it was buckets every time. Every
I
time.
know how to play, but I just...
See,
just
that's
got
that
lucky.
shit, bro.
I know how to play, but
Everybody knows how to play.
Okay.
Trash.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to do substitutes.
That's true. He was like, bro, how'd you do that? no one was trying to put brother on.
Bro, you call subs in the game? I don't know how to do that either. I
Yeah,
gotta
and-
hit
and-
a whole timeout.
Defensive schemes and offensive plays.
I don't know, none of that. I'm hooping.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you stopped gaming.
Nah,
for a
but
second.
even when I was gaming, I was never like calling. I was never good with the D-pad. Niggas who like Julian that used the D-pad, I was never one of those niggas calling plays and nah. Nigga, we just give the ball to the nigga that could score on the team and then score with that nigga who could
I
score.
heard you could hoop, bro.
I'm better than all videographers because I'm gonna stand on that. I'm not gonna switch it up at any point.
He's just tall as fuck.
it's not just tall. He got game.
I'm not a like real hoopers could hoop me, but if you like in the middle, like you could dribble a ball, you could kind of score. I could probably hoop you because I'm still athletic and I'm tall and I've never been injured, so I still got my knees, so niggas could really get hooped. But if you can actually like hoop, like you was AAU, like that kind of hooper, you could probably hoop me because those niggas have hooped me, and I'm not even gonna cap like. But like I used to get busy at some point at the LA Fitness, but I gotta stand on that. I'm better than every videographer from this town, and if you hold
Yeah.
the camera and you hoop, like
You
can't
also
hoop me.
you also like do photography, getting hoop too.
So I gotta stand on that.
Yeah.
I can't be like
Shout
switching
out,
up.
shout out to Zuhair, Wong,
Ooh,
Koi,
niggas is-
but all three of you are gonna get hooped. I'm not gonna cap on brother's name. Yeah, he's
shit.
doing you bad. He's doing you bad. Like, don't
It's good. It's
humble,
good.
humble
Nah,
beginnings.
but it's good. Like I love that, like that tenacity. That like, go get them, guys. Cause like I'm 6'6" and like niggas think like, oh, you're not just gonna dunk all the time. Yes, I will. like, oh, you just can't make it. Like stay outside the paint. They gonna make asterisk rules, and then I'm gonna like figure it out. My midpoint, my mid game is cool. I don't gotta shoot threes. But yeah, I'm alright though. I ain't a real hooper.
He'll chop that bitch, though. He'll chop that bitch. Don't play with him.
Like if you could hoop, like you could probably hoop me. But I ain't never scared of no challenge. Yeah.
I wanted to ask about the if you're keeping an ear to the streets, if there's any young up and coming artists from Fetty Town outside of the team that you're keeping an eye on, or also you don't have to keep that strictly to Fetty Town. It could be like Washington or just artists that you've been fucking with.
Well, bro, first of all, I gotta bring up artists from Fetty Town because I am Fetty Town.
Yes.
Right, we got our brothers next to us. FME, shout out to FME brothers. They're coming up too. Watch out for them. Who else? We got a few from Burn City too. A few Marshallese from Auburn. We got Valley Baby. Shout out Valley Baby. Who else we got? We got a couple out in Spokane. You know what I mean? We got my brother BDP. Don't forget about him. Who else? Now Booty's coming up too, bruh. He's doing well. His shit was on the radio just last week, I think. So shout out to bro. Who else we got? As far as I just if I see it, I see it. You know what I mean? And but there's a lot of young talent coming up for sure, and that probably wants my my plate. But it's okay. You know, we could work. Definitely. Hopefully in the future, I can get to work with all these guys. You know what I mean? Because it wouldn't be right if I stepped outside the city and worked with everybody else, but I didn't tap in with people from the city. You know what I mean? And that's one of my main goals in the future, in the near future. You know what I mean? For sure. Shout out them.
How do you approach features? Because I know it's very family oriented and like you got to know them, but like how does that work for you?
Just building relationship, bro. If I meet you, you know, and it goes from there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Eventually, they'll be like, "Hey, bro, yeah, we should work." I'm like, "Yeah, for sure, let's do it." You know what I mean? But I know a few people that be like, they'll wait till like I'm hella faded or something. Yeah. And they'll be like, "What do you think about this?" I'm like, bro, it's not the time. You know what I mean? And that shit bothers me. But I'm always 100%. I go, "Hey, bro, wait till I'm sober. Yeah. And, send it to me." You know, and if I haven't reached out to you, then either I didn't have the time, or don't think I'm throwing niggas off, because I'm not, bro. You know what I mean? I'm a busy man. Yeah, you feel me? And yeah, that's that. Yeah, for sure. But shout out to all these young artists coming up for sure. Come on. Sure. I came in here thirsty, bro.
Oh, that's good. We got water.
That video shoot got me. I'm still burnt. After this, bro, I might go catch a nap.
You know?
For shit, I'm burnt out.
It's a
hard word.
Man, those late nights. You truly said it earlier, man.
Sure.
I really witnessed you guys put in the work. That's what I admire the most. Like, being in that space. Now you guys are in our space.
It's always good to have you around, bro. Every time I see you, it's always a good vibe. You know what I mean? A great vibe, especially when we're in the studio. You know what I mean?
When is there? I don't mean to be messy and ask insider business, but is there a track coming out, or I know you've both have been in, like, you guys trade ideas a lot, but have you guys worked together yet?
You talking about me and bro?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a vault.
Don't look at me like that.
No,
he's about to say something crazy.
My manager's here right now. So
that's why he didn't say nothing crazy.
I just
he looked dead
I'm just looking at the viewers right now.
I plead the fifth.
You know. But to answer your question in a way that I can, we have worked together. We have spent the time together and curated and
on the sticks.
We do spend that time together to where we can work, and like brother Juno just said, that shit is a fucking vibe every time.
Every time.
It's like I've known these guys for a lifetime. This is really a special occasion because, like I told you guys, I haven't felt like this in a long time. Shout out to friends, you feel me? Shout out to lovely people and friends. You know,
for real.
Tell your loved ones that you love them. Spend the time. You feel me? I look up to these guys. Look up to you.
We look up to each other.
So I got to be on the Obvious music video set.
Yeah, bro, you did that. Boy, what?
What was that like for you? I got to feel.
When I seen you, bro, I was like, bro, does he got the camera? He's like, he got the camera, bro. And when I seen you kneel on one knee at the intersection, I was like, bro, it's working. I was like, bro, and we captured it too during the spin out.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, bro, he's working. You got there before the brother.
Yeah.
This nigga was already running.
Because Smooth said they're about to go do the burnout. I was like, bet. And then I went around the building wrong. So I was like, I just smacked. It's cool. But like for me being just a part of that, it was just so much energy, and it was so lovely just to see you and your family just supporting you, and the vision, and just like there was just so much energy and just so many people that were just like there for Juno. My brother Tone literally sprayed champagne on himself, all over himself for the vibe. But like,
well, maybe Tone.
I didn't even know he was there. When I turned, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah. He came out the cuss.
So just getting that support for every time you shoot. How have you been able to translate that into like motivation?
Man, bro, with the team, and with my brothers pulling up every time, because I always have to hit them up, you know what I mean, before we do something, and I got to make sure, even though there's certain shoots that they can't make it, that shot that night, bro, when I hit everybody up, bro, everybody came. Everybody that I hit up personally, you know what I mean, and they showed up. They showed up magically, or they just were there spraying champagne all over themselves, you know what I mean?
Oh, my word.
That shit was dope. That shit was dope.
That was cool as hell, man.
Dope.
Obvious is a fucking iconic song.
Obviously.
This shit we don't got no writers on this motherfucking show. Did you just hear that? Bro, this is too hype for real, man. Shout out Federal Way. Shout out for bringing
Betty Town, baby.
Bringing us together and building this bridge, being able to, sit in these seats and
it's crazy because half of them brothers were not even from Fetty Town.
Really?
Yeah, I had some come from Spokane. I had my close brothers from Oregon, Salem, that came up just to support.
Damn.
They pull up, bro. They pull up. I tell them, hey, if I got to drive, you can make it too. You know what I mean? It's only a few hours, bro.
Yes, sir.
Let's go do that. And I didn't sleep that night, burnt out. It was tough.
Come on. How badly do you want it?
That's that work, man. I hope everyone at home felt the work just now.
Real shit. Obvious was a highlight of my life for sure. You know what I mean? It was one of them nights. It was demon time. You seen it? It was demon time, and I had the Black Forces on. What?
Have you performed the show?
I've only done one, I believe, bro. I opened up for Josh Wawa at Central Ave. We had 2 shows that night. It's funny,
what the
bro.
Fuck?
It's funny. It's funny because the rest of the team was here in Seattle at some theater, and they said it was popping there too. And I was like, all right, bro, you guys do that. We'll not. What was it say? 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, kill 2 birds with 1
Trying to
stone.
knock that out. So whenever they finished theirs, they came, but they're like, damn, we should have stayed. I was like, damn, bro, I really should have came there too. But I opened up for Josh Wawa. It was a dope night for sure.
Wow, that's crazy.
I wanted to ask about how it felt to get your fan to submit you to that podcast and have some other islanders from Australia.
Oh, you talking about the Uso tabletop?
Yeah,
Bro, shout out to them, bro. They that was at the cuts. Somebody told me, was like, hey, bro, you seen this? I was like, pulled it up. Oh, they really talking about don't worry. But it was Melu Lane. Shout out, bro, Melu Lane for, for putting the word out. When I seen that shit, bro, I was like, damn, man, it's working. You know what I mean? So now we just got to stay solid and keep
going.
Keep going, bro. And that's the thing about the team, bro. We don't stop. We don't quit. Even though we go through some shit, everybody goes through some shit, but you just got to stay solid to the game, bro. That's really all it is. But yeah, shout out Mellow Lane, bro. He put us on for sure. Cause I know out there they got a different with their accent and shit like that. Their music scene is different.
Yeah.
They're more on drill and shit like that. But it's dope. Their shit is up over there. But for them to put us on their podcast, it was dope.
Yeah.
For sure. Shout out them.
For real,
Sure.
for real.
Sounds like Trey Life is going to Australia. We need to go. We need to go. Turn it up real quick.
Yep, for sure.
Shit. All our islands finna be underwater in 50 years.
Oh my God. Whoa.
That should be a wake up call for everybody at fucking home.
God.
You better stop throwing that trash in the motherfucking ocean.
Yeah.
Real shit. Real shit. Pick up your litter, bro.
Tavares has no room to fucking talk
Hey,
about.
I'm a changed man.
But nah, let's speak on how often did we argue about you just tossing shit?
That was like a year ago.
Have you been back to the islands, bro?
I've never been to the islands.
Okay, then.
But quickly speaking on the how I used to litter. Yeah, I was fucking foul, and that's why I'm a changed man. Shout out to my friends for getting that ignorance out of me. But speaking on never being back to the islands. No, bro, I've never touched island soil before. The sand, no,
Not even Hawaii?
never.
Cali?
I've been to Cali.
You touched the sand at least?
Yeah,
It's pretty much the same thing.
Not the same thing, brother.
What's that
This
gonna
is
feel like
America.
for you? I'm at because
Home.
me. Ooh.
Ancestral land. It's where my people came from. Like it's history. It's where it's like it touches on the fact of why I be feeling like out of place sometimes. I'm like truly like, where am I? I'm in America. This is like native land.
Yeah.
Native Americans, South Americans, Native North Americans type shit. But I'm from the island in the South Pacific.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like it'll be really different for me because I'll be able to absorb like, okay, this is why my family looks the way they look. This is why, my kids will look the way they look. I've never had that moment where in my community, because the island community is really small in America. There's like about 1.5 million of us in the whole America. Exact. I mean, not really exact, but like how they group us together. Pacific Islander. How they do their Asian American Pacific Islander, but that's like a small percentage of like Filipinos and like Indonesians and shit like that. But it's like my community is really small and like out here, and like it's hard to when I go everywhere, it's like not islanders or like it's hard to explain because I've assimilated so much as my identity and like who I am as a person. I'm American as fuck. I'm so American. But I know the history of my island people. I've never not educated myself about who I am and like where I come from.
Yeah.
Where my father's village is from, where my mother's village is from, things like that. I'm not blind to those facts. Yeah. But I've never touched that soil. I've only heard stories throughout my 23 years of living.
Same.
I was born in the group health in the CD, Central District. Ooh. Seattle, Washington. That's where I popped out. I was like, oh, gang. Seattle. What it do, baby? Like, that's how Tavares happened. You feel me? So I'm like, the islands I can't even think of. I can't even fathom. I've only seen through phones. I've only seen through pictures, videos, and shit like that. So, sorry, I ranted again.
How do you think that would feel for you?
For me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Going home to the Micronesian islands.
Okay, I only stopped at Hawaii, bro. So just touching soil on island land, it was dope. And I almost, but it was like, nah, we had to turn back around or some shit. But the sand for sure felt like it was home. Them red ants for sure felt like it was home. That shit hurt. Fucking yeah, Hawaii for sure is the only place that I stopped, but I would love to. Oh, and I always say that, but You know what I mean? With shit going on. I was supposed to go a couple years ago. Supposed to go last year, but after the pandemic and shit, you know.
Yeah.
But I would love to go home, bro, someday, somehow. But like you mentioned, you know, growing up here in America, you know, I still know my roots. I still know, you know, before my grandparents passed, you know, they made sure they laced it on us. They made sure that, you know, we know where we come from, even though we're here. You know, but for sure, I feel you, brother. We're on the same boat.
Shout out to the grandparents.
Definitely the same boat.
Real shit. And them the ones who really lace us up.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Because I know nowadays with, you know, meeting, I know when I meet a lot of, like, you know, old folks, they're like, oh, who's your pops? Who's your grandpa? So I got to know. You know what I mean? I got to have the right answer. If I tell them wrong, they're going to be like, he look Filipino.
Yeah.
You know, but, you know, that's where it is. For sure.
That's very, very important.
It is important to know where you come from. Because a lot of young people that I know from my culture, they get lost. You know what I mean?
I can attest to that too.
Yeah.
It truly, in the same way, you know.
But I feel for them. I mean, nobody's, you know, everybody has a different life. I'm sure, you know, their grandparents probably didn't lace them up. But it is what it is.
Very true.
For sure.
Hold on. Let me get this one. I got a question.
Feels great to be in this room for sure. I feel like I'm contact high though. For sure. You feel it?
It'll definitely get you there. If you don't smoke, the weed will definitely find its way to your body one way or another.
Billy, you driving back?
You heard it, Billy.
Are there any connections that you haven't made yet, as far as outside of the city that you're looking for, as far as like cities to shoot in or just like places like that?
Nothing, bro. Honestly, I really haven't reached out, or I haven't, you know, try and branch out more or some, you know, try and get connected with. Usually Smooth handles all that.
Yeah.
You call me, like, hey, bro, we got this guy, or, you know, he's the one who really make the plays, and I just show up. But I don't, you know, a lot of people, when they reach out to me, I'll be like, bro, you got to hit the page. You know what I mean? That's where, if you want to handle business, we'll do it there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I don't have the right tools to, you know, give them. I might guide them the wrong direction, and, you know what I mean? They look at me different.
You don't want this back.
No, bro, the weed is actually kicking my ass over here.
I feel it. I feel it too. Yup.
Boop, 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 boop. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Can I get more water, please?
Yeah. Ooh, quick ASMR slide. Ooh. Water bank purr. Ooh.
Let me find out. I'm gonna get you slapping. So I speed in the way.
Oh, weren't you guys doing that?
What?
The ASMR shit.
On
Yeah,
the beginning.
yeah. We
still
do.
have that?
We do full shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we do for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
I need to catch up because I know. Fuck, it was the one with Juju. I think it was the only one I seen.
The last
The
one we did
wings.
was Mama Sambusa. The one with Juju is hilarious.
Yeah, that's the one that had me down.
Bro, he had me crying. He
You
was
always have me crying, bro. That's my man.
Hell yeah.
What did he say? He said, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I can't do it. He's filthy at that. He's filthy. He's filthy. I don't know if he got a short tongue or what it is, bro, but he's filthy. That's my nigga Juju.
oh shit.
Wait, you guys got a page on there? Or what is it? I need to follow.
It's on like a little playlist. The food ones.
Is it on the podcast?
It's on
page?
it's on the
Okay.
YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, I'll look at it.
We've done the Shumai one. Brother, have you had Shumai since?
Yeah, I dip and dabble in the
Okay.
shumai
You
every
back
now
on
and
it?
then. Like I only get like one with my buns, you know. That's when I go. The dim sum order is
8
not.
months. It took a year almost.
It took a year, whole year. Shumai changed my life, kind of.
What is it, a restaurant?
No, it's a Chinese dish in dim sum, but it's like this like pork shrimp thing. I was like, bro, I was fucked up off the shumai that first What was that? That was the first show, right?
That was the first mukbang. That was like the second or third. He ate 24 in like 20 minutes or something like that.
Jeez.
And then passed out.
Yeah. And then we shot an interview.
And
I was asleep during the interview. I'm so sorry. I was like this, bro.
Was there like a short what's it called? When you were knocked out, was there like what are them cricket moments?
No.
Yeah, bro.
Was it?
Yeah, Dead Space. Like,
Yeah,
bro. Oh my gosh. It was.
I can imagine.
It was. It's been a long time coming, you guys. You know, podcasting is really hard to do. A lot of people don't understand that. This is very hard. This is
like just like engineering, bro.
It's
everything behind this is look at all these wires y'all got hooked up. You know what I mean? This shit is work.
Yeah,
for sure. And I respect that about you guys because you guys not only got just the podcast, you got like you mentioned the food, the ASMR. You know what I mean? Shit.
One day we're gonna do a game show.
One day we're gonna do a game show.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, bust your ass in Candyland.
I don't even.
You've never played Candyland?
See wow. Game show with Trey Live.
Come on.
Featuring Juno. Coming soon.
And I'm not about to be on the podcast playing you if I don't know how to play it.
No. We can play before.
Yeah,
we gonna cheat.
Oh, yeah.
We also can play bones. I know you.
Slap. We cheat.
Yeah.
We be playing bones like bow.
Yeah.
We could hoop.
Yeah.
We could hoop.
Oh, we could definitely hoop.
Yeah.
Well, we're definitely we talked about this one of the Family Fridays, but I'm trying to put together a hoop fest. So,
are you
yeah
here in Seattle?
Yeah, it's in the workings, not necessarily, but I'll tell you more about after this.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
That'd be dope. I know Spokane got hoop fest.
Yeah.
They should get active too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fire one.
Yeah.
I got finessed there one year.
Did you?
Yeah. Me and Tone went out there.
Did he play?
No. We didn't come out to hoop. We were volunteering. So the Boys and Girls Club brought us to Spokane to hand out Jamal Crawford tickets, basically.
Okay.
And then we were eligible for like a high school credit. So this is 8th grade year or something like that.
Okay.
Like 1.5 credit, 2 credits, something like that, where it was just like it looked good. So we did the program. We start school, and then me and Tone go to collect on our our volunteer hours and shit like that. And they're like, "We got no record of that. You guys didn't do shit."
That's fucked up. I'd have been hot. I'd have been hot.
2 days.
They mobbed it.
2 days. We spent 4 hours in a van there. Spent a day, literally basically a 12-hour shift handing out tickets at Hoop Fest.
They got free child labor.
And when it was time,
I would have been so hot, bro.
they were like, "You can't prove this." I reached out and it was like, "Oh, the lady that like brought you there doesn't work there no more." And it was like she works at a different.
Within those 2 days, you guys was
No, it was not like I came like it was like freshman year, but like when I reached out, she had like changed Boys and Girls Clubs and shit like that. So it was like they were just like, "Were you there or were you not there?" And I was like, "I was there." And they were like, "Nah."
So they didn't give you the credit?
Nah. It was like it was supposed to be from the time we left. So it was supposed to be like 40 hours or something like that. It's cool though. You know, you learn, adults really be finessing children, but it's good.
Yeah.
No, for sure. We might have to check Washington school districts out here getting free labor off of these kids.
Nah, it was hilarious. Looking back on it, that's funny as fuck.
What did Tone say?
Tone was hot as well. I called him. I was like, "Bro, you get the credit?" "No, bro. that bitch." This is young Tone.
The fact that I'm picturing freshman you and Tone
hot.
At school is trying to collect for their. Hey, bro, give me the 1.5 right now, bro.
No, it's not.
That shit don't exist.
That's a hilarious conversation.
All right, Juno. Before we take us out, please, as you say, lace up these motherfuckers watching at home with some game before we head out.
Mm-hmm. With some game.
Anything
that burnt out space out for a second. I really thought you was about to shut it down. But for sure, bro, stay solid to the game, man. It's Juno June. I'm from you feel me, Fetty Town, Trey Life. Shout out everybody that's rocking with us. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna stop here for sure. And shout out to the podcast because you guys is doing well, real well.
Thank you, brother.
For sure. you could take us off from there.
All right, you've been grooving with the South. This is KWJT. We got Juno June, Trey Life, Corey, and Solana.